wondered about the evolution of flight. I mean, how did we get from the Wright brothers design to modern day designs, you know?
Yeah, I've always wondered about that, but do any of you know?
Not really.
Well, if someone could look it up.
I mean, if we only had internet access.
Okay, fine.
It says here that the first sustained flight with a powered airplane made out of wood and linen happened on December 14, 1903. Wilbur and Orville Wright covered 852 feet over the ground in 59 seconds at an estimated 25 miles per hour. That's pretty cool.
Look, most of the early airplanes were actually constructed of wooden frames with fabric coverings because they are relatively lightweight, strong, and readily available. But in 1917, Hugo Junkers, a German professor of mechanics, introduced the Junkers J4, an all-metal airplane built largely of relatively lightweight aluminum alloy called duralumin.
But what is duralumin?
It says here that duralumin is an aluminum alloy whose constituents include copper, manganese, and magnesium. It was ideal because it was rip-resistant and lightweight. The NACA immediately began research into all-metal construction, and in 1924, the first all-metal commercial airplane, called the Pullman, was produced by William Stout. By the 1930s, wood was no longer used on American multi-engine airplanes. Also, in 1933, Boeing introduced the first modern commercial airliner called the 247. It was a twin-engine, 10-passenger monoplane with variable pitch propellers.
Wow, that was a really revolutionary idea.
But there has to be another material that engineers have used for airplanes.
Hey look! Composites were also used in airplanes because they are both lightweight and strong. It also says here that composites have been used in airplanes since the 1930s. In 1939, Fairchild Corporations experimented with Duramold, which is birch wood that has been impregnated with phenolic resin. The AT-21 was the first airplane made of Duramold.
Fiberglass is another composite material that has been used in aircrafts. It consists of glass fibers embedded in a resin matrix and was first used in the Boeing 707 passenger jet in 1958. Although composites are strong and have a low weight, they are not a miracle solution for airplanes. It can be expensive because they are labor-intensive and require complex and expensive fabrication machines.
Also, if it is damaged, it requires immediate repair upon damage, whereas aluminum is easy to manufacture and repair, which is why aluminum will more likely remain the preferred material for aircraft structure. Metallurgists are working hard to develop better aluminum alloys. One such example is aluminum lithium. It is approximately 10% lighter than standard aluminum. It is likely that aluminum lithium will eventually become a widely used material for airplanes.
Do you realize how much flight has influenced society? I mean, it has made travel a lot more efficient. It has made airmail possible. It allows for foods to be shipped off to faraway places in a relatively short amount of time. They have benefited humanity greatly, but they have also been used as weapons and have been the cause of many deaths. This world would be so different if flight had not evolved.
Wow, guys, that was really interesting.
That actually was really fun. I learned a lot.
Yeah, materials have so many applications. Just imagine the possibilities the future holds.